Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for all signs. Any sign is welcome to be here, and any sign of the person that you are thinking of. It is a collective, general, no contact reading. So if you're not interested in knowing what your person from the past is thinking and feeling in a no contact situation, this reading is not going to be for you. So keep that in mind. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. I'm so grateful that you've been guided here. Let's see what your person is thinking and feeling. Let's see what they need you to know for yourself at this time. Any energy around this connection. Spirit, I ask that you guide me with loving words and loving messages for anybody who is hurting at this time and needs to hear your messages. I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have one day, someday, somewhere, another time. So someday, boy, that seems very vague, doesn't it? The painting is jumping out at me. I don't know if this person is an artist. They may paint for a living. They may have something to do with, I don't know, something very creative where they're using lots of colors. So that is jumping out. These cards are jumping over. I have stress. I have a lot of stress in my life. I have a lot of tension. It looks like over money. It looks like over bills, house bills, my heart. I have a lot of stress. So there is a sense of this person struggling. I have silence, no words, frozen. I know I'm being silent. I know that you haven't heard from me. I'm stonewalling you in some way. And let's get a few more of these. I feel trapped. I feel tied down. Is there a reason that they feel trapped? They can't get out of something. There is a situationship here. There is a reason that they feel like they don't have anywhere to move or what's their next move? What's their strategy? Let's see what else they're saying. There's great chemistry here. I miss our chemistry. I miss the passion that we have. Exhaustion. I'm drained. This has been a long journey. I'm depleted right now. I'm struggling with my emotions I feel like my emotions are flat. I feel like I'm just so exhausted from thinking about it that I can't even put any more energy into it. So this could be just, I'm exhausted from, I'm about to hit my breaking point. Bitterness, resentment, anger. I'm still angry. There's some things that were said. There were some hurtful words, and I'm really struggling with that. They're not forgetting the chemistry. They're not forgetting the passion. It is a feeling of, I'm just tired of all this. Definitely about to hit their breaking point. I really feel like there's something going on there. Like, I just can't live like this anymore. I can't live without you. Just came in. Okay, let's keep going. Let's get the cards. Okay. Remember to hit that like button, everybody. It really does help not only my channel, but all of the tarot readers here on YouTube. It's an easy way to say thank you. Just hit that like button. Think of it as a thank you, Kathy, and just sit back and listen. So let's see what we have. Tell me, Spirit, about I can't live without you. I have a Fool. This is a starting over. I want a second chance, and I want to start over. Definitely. If you are open to a second chance, this is your reading, because this is a starting over. I've made up my mind. I've looked at it in a lot of different ways. It's coming in. I have a Page of Pentacles, and I have a Knight of Wands. The bottom line is I can't give up on you, and I can't forget what we have. So there's a lot holding this connection together. We've got to put some time. We've got to have some time together. We've got to make the time, Spirit just said. But they're learning a lesson here about how did we get here and why. And they're trying to override whatever's going on. A little bit of a, you said things and I said things that we shouldn't have, but here we are. And I'm tired of the not talking. They're just exhausted. They're tired of sleepless nights, they just said. So that could be you, that could be them. That could be just exhausting them with worried with fear of, what's going to happen in this connection. 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands. There you go. And I have a 7 of Swords. That is a feeling of, I'm having a hard time forgetting. Can I have clarification, please, on that 7 of Swords, please, Spirit? I have an 8 of Swords. And I have a High Priestess. I feel like the words that were said, I have an Ace of Wands also. I'm going to grab that for a second. I feel like the words that were said were very hurtful, and they weren't necessarily true. They were a sense of, I'm going to say them to hurt you because I know how to, I know how to hit you where it hurts. And I feel like now all I'm doing is thinking about what was said. I feel like I'm just thinking constantly about the hurtful words. I'm not thinking about the good times. I'm not thinking about all the times that things were said that were beautiful. I'm thinking about the 1 or 2 things that were said that were hurtful. And I have to let that go. I have to just know that, it was heated at the time. It was upsetting. And I have to believe, I do believe, I'm going to say I do believe. I believe in my heart that we'll be together again, that we'll be celebrating, that we'll be happy, that it's this grand affair. And I do feel that what's going to bring us back together is this passion for each other. This chess set here at the bottom is really jumping out at me. So somebody's ready to make their next move. And it is a sense of strategic planning. I feel like they either are looking at a timeline, they're making sure that they've given themselves enough times, whether they set in their mind, I'm not going to call you for a few days, I'm not going to call you for a whole week, whatever it was in their mind. But it is, I'm thinking about my move. That I'm thinking, and hey, chess players, if you ever watch like real chess players, they take a long time in between moves. So this person could be waiting a long time, and that could be really frustrating. But I do feel that strategy energy of, I'm going to pick the right time and place to call you. I'll call you on a day that I know that you're available, that you could talk. I'm not going to catch you off guard. So they're planning on when and how they would connect to you is how I feel. Let's see. I feel your energy around me, and I wonder, are you thinking of me too? If your person keeps popping into your head, it's because they're thinking of you. You're very connected, and you're thinking about them all the time. They're thinking about you. So think of it as an invisible telephone line between the two of you as energy. So you are talking to each other. You aren't talking to each other in this reality, in this plane. I watch you on social media, the internet. It's my way of staying close and finding out more about you. I'm checking up on you. So a little bit of I want to make sure, I miss you. I want to know. I don't want to miss anything. Could be something like that. Just like you, I'm always doing some form of mission. My energy and wisdom supports those around me. That's coming into me more as I've been learning about myself through this. even if they feel depleted, depleted, I should say, even if they feel depleted, they're learning about themselves. They're learning about, they don't like to be uncomfortable. They don't like to be in this situation. They don't like to be fighting with you. And they certainly don't like these words that are going round and round in their head. They don't want that to be the ending. That's not going to be the ending. I'm not happy. I have karma, people or situations around me playing a role in what's happening with me, and it's hard for me to see a way out. So for some of you, there could be, I feel trapped. I had that 8 of Swords. I feel like I'm being held hostage. I don't see what's going to change. So for some of you, it could be some kind of situation that it's very difficult. But I do feel like they're ready to make a move. That's the most important. I'm assessing past life wisdom. It's helping me understand things with a new perspective. I'm thinking about what it is that makes me happy, or how do we do this, or how do I continue to learn and grow. Spirit just said, I'm struggling with, I always push you away. So this person may be a runner. They may be somebody that has pushed you away before. I'm looking for a way out of the situation so I can be free. So there could be a karmic tie of some kind that they have been holding on to, and they have to get rid of it, whether it's third party or something that they just haven't let loose. I'm trying to leave my comfort zone with this issue. I'm trying to push myself. So there is a sense of this person's learning a lot in a very short period of time. And sometimes that's what separations do. I know you don't want to hear that, but a lot of times and oftentimes Spirit will separate the two of you for a period of time to prove to you how hurtful it is and how painful it is. And what did they say in the beginning? That they're about to hit their breaking points and they're having sleepless nights. So they don't want to live like this. They're uncomfortable within their own skin, Spirit just said. They're just not happy. I have a Queen of Wands. Maybe they miss their queen. I have a Queen of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. I have an 8 of Cups. That came into me as, I'm afraid you're going to leave. I'm afraid you're going to fall for somebody else. I'm afraid that you're going to have feelings for somebody new. So there's this sense of, if I don't act, I'm going to lose you. And you really are a queen, and you really are, the best thing probably that has ever happened to them. And I have a 7 of Cups, but I feel like they're afraid to lose you to somebody else. Maybe it's been a long time now. Maybe it's been too long, and you could have feelings for someone else. I have a Page of Wands. Yeah, this is a lot of energy around it. Wouldn't take much for you to start a new relationship. They know that. And if they continue to hold back, if they continue to not come forward, then you're going to move on. I have a 2 of Cups. I'm hoping you feel the same way. Just came in. I'm hoping that you remember what we have. I'm hoping that we can start over again with a new day and just take it literally one day at a time. But it is a sense of, when I look into your eyes and I see you again, I just want you to know how much I love you. And I've got to get there. Right now, this came into me as, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I broke your heart. And it is a sense of, I knew the words that I was going to say were going to hurt you. So we have hurt here for sure, no doubt in my mind. But people heal, people forgive, people forget, and people get back together all the time, and they continue the journey. If Spirit wants you to be together, you'll be together. Let's see what the love messages are. Let's see what they have for you. I'm afraid to show you who I really am, having a hard time opening up. I want to be your lover. I miss being your lover. You are my best friend. And I do believe that. I believe that the person you share your life with is your best friend. You'd rather be with them than anybody. I appreciate you for teaching me an invaluable lesson. I feel like they're really feeling the pain right now. I feel that as time, they're saying nights and weekends have been the hardest. Maybe that's when you spent the most amount of time together. But they are really starting to feel the void, and that is what is pushing them towards that next chess move of I want to reach out because I'm really feeling the void. I wish I never lied to you. Oh boy. Okay. So that's an apology. I want to feel your touch. I want to make love to you. I try so hard to ignore you. It's hard to not know what you're doing. I try to not look at my phone all the time. I try to not go onto your social media, but I find myself doing it. I feel like I'm a child doing these things, but I can't help myself. And bottom of the deck, I regret speaking those words. This is really what's at the heart of this reading. Whatever was said to the two of you, between the two of you at the end, you're holding on to that last conversation, those last words. But I guess we need to look at the big picture, that those were just in the moment. And I think under different circumstances, we would never have said those things to each other. So we can regret saying something. You are constantly on my mind. And this feeling of, I'm just having such a hard time. I'm going to say your person's struggling. Okay. I know that. I know your person's struggling. I know your person is wondering, what are you doing? Where are you? What have you been doing? Tell me more, Spirit. I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to take care of myself. I'm trying to calm down. Spending time with friends, Spirit just said. I'm trying to recharge. I'm trying to clear my mind. I'm trying to let go of those hurtful words so that when I come back to talk to you, I'm not so upset. I've had a chance to think. And sometimes they're walking out the door saying, I need time to think. And that's exactly what they do. I have lust. I am thinking about you. They're saying lust, greed, by any means. I was inconsiderate. Okay, maybe they crossed the line in some way. Maybe there was some cheating. Maybe there was some flirting with somebody and upset somebody. I have legal issues. I have a lot of paperwork on my desk. I have a lot of stress for some of you. Some of these could be going through a divorce, or we would need to go through a divorce, and that's causing a lot of stress. I have time. I'm always busy. I'm trying to delay. Some of these people somebody could be delaying a divorce, and that could be the reason why we're having words is, you've got to get a divorce. I can't be with you unless you get a divorce. I feel trapped. I feel stuck. I don't have options. We always have options. We always have options. Everybody has a choice. We live in a world where you can change your life. You can change your circumstances. So a choice of not doing something is a choice. It doesn't have to be about they do something. The choice of not calling is a choice. The choice of not talking is a choice. The choice of not going through a divorce or a separation when they have to is a choice. So if this person's trying to have it both ways, a third party situation, then some of you need to move on, because if they're not making a choice to do the right thing, then they're not going to want to make a commitment either. I have a 2 of Wands. I want you to think about your future. Your future's in your hands is how that just came into me, that it's always going to come back to you, what's best for you, what's best for your future self. I have a Page of Wands. Coming to me is a little bit of follow your dreams. There's there's a star. Thank you, Spirit. Came into me as follow your dreams. So it could be your future's in your hands, and you want to make sure that yes, this person is important to you. Yes, you want this person to come back and give you a second chance, or we give this relationship a second chance. But we also want to make sure that you're doing what's best for you. You're following your own dreams. And is this person still a part of your future? Is this person still a part of your dreams? This time alone has helped us. I like that they're using the seeker as opposed to the hermit, because it is a sense of seeking the answers. That's exactly what the hermit does. So it is a sense of this time alone has allowed me to seek the answers. It's allowed me to feel my feelings. It's allowed me to clear my mind and see exactly what was happening in this connection, what wasn't happening in this connection, and what we could be doing better. I have a Tower, so I'm going to say we needed to go through this. And I know you don't want to hear that, but sometimes we have to go through it to get to the other side. And in order to get to the other side, we had to experience what we're doing right now, which is we are not talking to each other, or we have minimal contact with each other. So we have to go through this to get to the other side. I have the nightmares. I have the worries. I have sleepless nights. So we know that about your person. This surprises me in a sense, because I feel like it's somebody who sleeps like a log, that they sleep through the night all the time. But now they're up, they're down, they're walking around, they're opening the refrigerator in the middle of the night. They're watching late night TV. They can't get an hour's worth of sleep. So they've never been ridden with so much anxiety that they couldn't sleep. So this is really upsetting to them. I have a Two of Swords. Time to make a decision. Time to make a decision. Let's get some more feelings. Let's see what they're saying. Please, Spirit. What else do you have for my no contacts? What is it that you want them to hear today? Let's see. I wasn't ready for you, and I got scared. So it is a runner situation. Not sure what I wasn't ready for you. They've got to make a decision about another area of their life. Maybe they weren't prepared for that. Maybe they weren't expecting to fall in love with you, or that this would get so serious so fast, something along those lines. Time apart has helped me to appreciate you so much. That is the truth. And I always say, how come you have to be separated for them to realize that they love you? Yeah, that's what happens. They go out and they say, I need time to think. And then they come back and they say, oh, I realize I love you and I need you and I want you. And all of a sudden it's a whole different story, because they felt the pain. They felt the pain of the separation. I can't get near you now. My fears are stopping my heart's desires. Fear of change. Fear of I have to make a decision in order to be in this connection. Fear of my life will change. So they've got to make up their mind. I care too much about what other people's opinions are. I'm listening to others. Maybe they're listening to family. Maybe they're taking into consideration what their children are saying. Anything like that. Could have adult children that are putting in their 2 cents. Let's see what else we have. I know how selfish I have been. I don't deserve another chance. That's coming into me as guilt. Like they're so guilty that they are, this is like a pity pot energy. They're so guilty that they're sitting on their pity pot, and it's almost a feeling of, I know you're not going to give me another chance, or I know that you'll never really forgive me for something. So it just feels a pity pot energy. I was faking when I walked away. It was just my ego and fear. I don't know if they were faking. I feel that they were trying to prove something. And now the only thing they proved is that their heart is aching and they're at a breaking point. So that's the only thing. They proved something, didn't they? They proved that this hurts. It hurts to be without you. I'm not sure we can work things out. We need time and space. I feel like that was something that was said a while ago that, you know, I'm not sure, or this is going to be really hard, or I'm tired of working on this. It's never right. Nothing is ever good enough, something along those lines. But of course it can work out. Of course we can fix it. Of course we can, if both people want to try and put in the effort. Their healing is amazing. We can do a lot of repair work. People can do a lot of things if they both want it. I know just how to fake it, and I'm really so unhappy. So they could be showing their friends, their family, their coworkers that everything's fine. They could be posting pictures of themselves that everything's fine. They're out with friends, they're having a good time. Meanwhile, they can't get a good night's sleep. So I would say that they're not fine. They're struggling. Spirit, can I have a timeline, any timeline that could be connected to this connection? Anything about this person returning, or any kind of time? Let's see what we have. It's time to let go. Okay, I'm going to say not necessarily let go of this person, but let go of the when, even though I'm pulling time cards. Let go of the when, because it could be driving you crazy. It could really be driving you crazy. This person has said, I can't live without you. They definitely want a second chance, and they have a broken heart. They had that chess game that they showed me, that this person's strategizing to make their next move. So this could be, you have to let go. Just let go of when and how, and just trust that it's going to happen. That's how I feel. I have October, maybe the fight started in October, or we separated in October. That could have meaning for some of you. I have next summer. Maybe between now and next summer, we repair all the damage and we're fine and things are great. We're back together. We could be together next week and be together all summer long. So it's not that far away. It's the right time to take action. That's nice. The number 6 days. How about that? 6 days. It's the right time to take action. That's really what I've been feeling, that it's time for them to make their move. Because if they truly have hit their breaking point, they're not going to last much longer, Spirit just said. They're saying next month looks promising. Nice. So you're not that far away from hearing from your person for many of you. Let go of the obsessive thought of when. Okay, try if you can. And if this connection is really meant to be in the universe, it will come back. It will come back on its own. So you just keep talking to your person. I love you. I miss you. I'm here when you want to talk, in your mind. And you let them know that you want to see them and you're available when they want to reach out to you, so that they feel that intuitively and they know that they have an opportunity to reach out to you, that you haven't blocked them energetically. You haven't said, no, I'll never talk to you ever again. So you want to keep that communication open and that line of communication open. Spirit's asking me to please share with you an angel number. So let me grab that deck from back here. Spirit, please share with me an angel number for all of my beautiful angels that need to hear that everything's going to be okay. Let's see. I am protected. 444. Trust your journey. Trust the way your life unfolds, and trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. You're going through this because you both need to go through this. And you have to look at it as, but there is going to be the other side. You are not going to be where you are today forever. There is another side to this energy. So we're going to put this out into the universe. We're going to ask Spirit to guide you both. And I want you to claim it, own it, and it's yours. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words and your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at kathymamolinspsychicmedium.com.